now I'm tryna dodge a ceiling. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switching. Big, I'ma stand on straight business. Ducking on like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his missing. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Bad, 50 flow, ain't hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Yup, phone ringing, yup. Hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. Yup, phone ringing, yup. Hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. I was bad in school, now I'm tryna dodge a ceiling. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIPs coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, what other southern rappers?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A good run there off right tackle. In an old-school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. They'll run right here with Jacobs. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Or might he go for it?
Love, this is third and goal. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft from 6 yards away. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 16. Smith in motion right. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
This 2nd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Loose inside the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Here we go. Man, they ain't got a chance, boys. They ain't got a chance. 17's Mike 17.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Back to throw here. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st down, Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Hurts. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guy.
Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't want to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Dylan ain't Julio. He moody, yo. Type of rubber that it with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me want to get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos, while I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Do like you really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck violent in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us. Yo, we murder us.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau.
shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the will. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, here's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second down and 8. Again, it's Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Etienne bringing in another one. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Jordan Love ready on first down here. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down. Love. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 51.
Now Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 4 yards out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark it. Down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 4. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Kicker Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. Hurts fumbles it, and the Packers pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Barkley inside handoff, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll set up to throw. On the move to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Eluding the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
To throw now, here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Love now on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. This is taken around the 12. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith. 34 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Hurts will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing. Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On 1st and 10, Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1st down, Love to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Love. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Love, they go play action now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. So 3 points left on the table thanks to a great play there on special teams. They just couldn't protect long enough, Charles, to get that kick away.
Yeah, special teams coaches aren't just simply there to applaud, right? And they're not just there to encourage. They're there to find weaknesses where you can go block the kick. Give them big credit for that one. Good scouting, and they executed it well.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A run by Barkley going to go backwards as he's going to lose right around 3 yards here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's 15-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or two at best. Second down coming up. Play action this time with Love. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Packer pressure, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is third and quite a ways. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On third down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Love now. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. And we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second down throw for Love here. A short throw to Musgrave. Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd and goal, Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Love throwing for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've always got to remember that once the ball's in the air, the defender has every right to go after it that a receiver does. And that was a battle for positioning on that play. And in the end, he's able to force the incomplete pass.
Hurts. Flush to his right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. This ball intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
turning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my Leisha.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Snitches wanna try, snitches wanna lie, the snitches wonder why, snitches wanna die. All I know is pain, all I feel is rain. How can I maintain with madness on my brain? I resort to moving silence like you don't know what our style is. New York, so wild. My dogs is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Took it, then we split it. Damn right we did it. What you gon' do when we run up on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we going through. I'ma have to show how easily we. Let me find out there's some more that's running with.
Like I said, I don't know if you guys could hear me or not.
EA Sports coverage of the National
If you
Football
couldn't hear me,
League
I hope you
brings
can
us
hear
to
me now.
legendary
Put my headphones
Lambeau
on.
Field in Green Bay.
Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Playing against the Raiders right now.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Defense.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
All right, here we go.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
It's all over my face.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Right,
and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and they can do some work.
Oh, no, come on. They're trying to say it's a legal touch. Defense. How's the defensive
so
touch
the flag thrown for the contact, mark off the yardage.
And sometimes you just read a hitch route way too fast. You get there before you're supposed to, and there's the penalty.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 44-yard line, here's a second down and 6. Minshew sets to throw. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but not
they
before
can't hear
he's
him now.
inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now a second and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. This is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Madison running on first down.
There we go.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
On second down, Minshew. Touchdown!
Good touchdown.
Brock Bowers, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-0 Vegas. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll set up a throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Jacobs going to try the middle.
Not
much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
There we go.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Jacobs, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point from McManus is good.
All right, I'm tied it up, yeah.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense from Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
Big Kenny Clark.
They haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Minshew. He's got his target. That's
no, come on.
Now off to the races down the right side. Jacoby Myers, and he will score. Touchdown, Las
Sometimes
Vegas.
when people be celebrating right before they get in the thing, they knock the ball out the hand.
76 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Let's see. Okay.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was it.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
There we go.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
And some room to maneuver. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one.
Yeah, everybody.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Get her that, please. Get her done.
Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Thank you guys for watching. Still, I appreciate you.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle.
Appreciate it.
Will skip
You
through
too.
the
Thank
end
you.
zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Minshew. That would complete to Trey Tucker. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. The old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, I mean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
That's good.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple. To pass, here's Jordan Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
Guys, thank y'all for watching.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory.
Green.
At the 41. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll get this down to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. Play fake. Here's Love. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, my God.
When that
Way
ball
back
popped free,
down.
we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on
Try
the
that
field
play,
alerting
yeah.
everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and
Musgrave
I'm sure
tried
they've
to
been
run it back.
echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
A short throw to Musgrave. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Off the play fake, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it
keep the
over.
punt, though.
The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right,
Good
guys,
defense.
we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Throwing on first down, it's Minshew. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. The 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
Yards.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Definitely should have been a touchdown.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead is 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way to lean on that leadership. Now a
good hands. He has some good hands.
And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line.
I mean, I think that's the trademark of any good tight end, though. Like, if you don't have a tight end that can
Minshew, first and 10.
Ball.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On second down, this is Madison.
Oh,
And this
that's
will
a
be
nice
taken
move right
across
there. Nice move.
midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Yeah,
He gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
So far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's to the sideline and pulled in. Past the 20. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Alexander Madison. 48 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
All about the numbers,
all about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 51 yards for him on the ground.
I got that Josh Jacobs his ass off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage. First down.
Oh, he smacked, bro. He fumbled the ball. Josh Jacobs fumbled. That's crazy.
But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Come on, give me that.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I mean, it's all good. It's all good.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10. Minshew. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's Minshew.
That was a good defense.
Complete on the deep ball.
You didn't hold on to the ball that time. That's good.
And this has to be a
Right
first
again.
down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, just gonna say.
Complete. They cannot convert. And
All right, that was a good game. A person's quitting. Good game, bro. Good game, good game. I want to check on one of my other games right quick. See if we can play something else, you guys, because let's see here. Oh, it's still downloading. Jeez. Fortnite's still downloading. I got Resident Evil 6. I don't know if you guys want to change over. All right, you guys, hold on 1 second.
flight attendants.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe,
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC, let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on chop, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that.
Just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Had to fuck up my headphones. Headphones going, energy went a little low. Okay. Controller's good. I don't know if y'all want to play another game or what. I'm gonna play one more for y'all. My broadcast has like a 2-minute delay, and I don't think people could have, cause that's supposed to have a microphone, but I don't think that microphone on there was going. So I put this on, then I could hear myself talking. Cause I was trying to talk to you when you was on there, ask you was it fuzzy? Could you hear me? No. I got one person watching.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League
Rose
brings us to
Field.
legendary
Why you
Lambeau
mad?
Field in Green Bay.
I like that name. And you got the Browns. That's good. I love Nick Chubb. Go Dogs. Nick Chubb is the Georgia Bulldog.
The kicker,
Go
Dustin
Dogs.
Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lambeau.
Alright, what we got here? Let's go. See what happens here, y'all. Thank you guys. The two people that are watching right now, thank you so much. On YouTube, and the people watching on TikTok, thank you also.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Oh, how did you
And
shot that
that
so
is
quick?
the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of
These yards
misdirection
back.
at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Here we go.
First down, Love to pass. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Here we go.
They run it with Jacobs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make
I'm
it
just saying,
second and 4.
who's a better running back? Well, I don't think Nick Chubb has the team. It's just like Saquon Barkley. Like Saquon just didn't have the team.
Love now on second down. That's complete to Doubs. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And just
the power of
downhill
Josh
running
Jacobs
there
is
as he'll
great.
take this to the 15-yard line. 11 more
I still
and
like
another
Aaron Jones. I
first
think Aaron
down.
Jones got
Quite
more
the opening drive
speed and
march they're
power.
on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice
But
prior to the game, doesn't it?
I like
You know,
Josh Jacobs.
because on that last big practice beforehand,
So I don't feel like we
you go
really
through your
lost
offensive
anything.
script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back
All right,
and just
here we go.
move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
There you go.
And it's caught.
Get in there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown pack time. Let's get it done.
Kraft from 10 yards out. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I'm going to say kick that right, y'all. Here we go.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 33. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. This is Ford. But he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
All right, got to concentrate now.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jerome Ford taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
What we got?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Hey, did you give me
about set to
all
get this
200,
drive started,
235 of those hearts?
Offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now
they're just cutting them to short. Get off of me. Get off of me. That's my go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying
that boy good. That boy real good.
All this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
Was that you,
got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't know. We're 7-7 right now.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down.
D-line was just good, just intense. They're doing good.
Love now. Dancing to his left.
Dang it.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go.
They'll run with Jacobs, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
I'm not even going to say anything about that.
Practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Good defense. Still.
Taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Here we go. We'll block it. We'll block it. Oh. All over my boy.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
That's something crazy.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 20. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford.
There's something crazy going on.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Here's Chubb to try to run
why
it
did I
in.
just hit him?
He will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Why are we stopping? Come on. Let's start it up.
Before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Love under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Love. And Watson has it right side. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 19. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Love now to pass on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown game. And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well. Moving the ball down the field.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Oh, they got Ford back there to kick return, too.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Watson off play action. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. Able to find
Come on
the
now.
open man. That's complete.
I was off.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Draw play to Ford, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Yeah. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. This pass caught. It's Dobbs with it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
Now Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb, but no help there as they'll get to him at the 5. They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw, Watson.
There we go. Get that safety.
Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field, but guess what? This one's now just about over. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to take this across the...
Okay, Josh Jacobs. All right. I guess it's quitting time. There we go. Good game. Good game. Alright, you guys. I'm signing off. Thank you for watching. Appreciate everybody watching, everybody who's out there looking at me and watching me play the game, supporting. Promise in the future we'll have more games for you guys. And so, about to get off, you guys. Thank y'all once again. Peace. Y'all have a good Saturday.